Welcome to episode 72 of Southern Gospel Now. I'm Greg Goodman. Southern Gospel Now is brought to you by SouthernGospelPrizes.com, where you can register to win Southern Gospel Prize Packs. The Gospel Music Association recently announced the nominees for the 53rd Annual GMA Dove Awards. We'll share the Southern Gospel categories with you. Southern Gospel Recorded Song, Answer is Jesus, Peck and New River. Child of the King, Joseph Habedank. My Feet Are on the Rock, Gaither Vocal Band. Not One Word, Collingsworth Family. Overcome, Ernie Haas and Signature Sound. The nominees for Bluegrass Roots Recorded Song of the Year, All Is Well, Carrie Underwood. God is Real, The Sound. Grace and Goodness, Sunday Drive. In the Sweet By and By, Dolly Parton with Larry Cordell, Carl Jackson, Jerry Salley, and Bradley Walker. And Mamas, Ann Wilson featuring Hillary Scott. The nominees for Southern Gospel Album of the Year, 222, Peck and New River. Just Sing, Collingsworth Family. Keeping On, Ernie Haas and Signature Sound. More to the Story, Kingsman. Something New, Legacy 5. Nominees for Bluegrass Country Roots Album of the Year, Breaking Boundaries, Sunday Drive. Confessio, Irish American Roots, Keith and Kristen Getty. Country Faith Bluegrass, various artists. God is Real, The Sound. One-on-One, Gary LaVox. Other items of Southern Gospel interest, Wayne Hahn is nominated for Producer of the Year, and Beloved by Lee Black is nominated in the Inspirational Album of the Year category. GMA President Jackie Patillo talks about the theme of this year's event.
This year's Dove Award theme is Sound of Heaven. We believe the sound of heaven is a reflection of the kingdom of God. We show the power of unity in the diversity of all the different styles represented in Christian and gospel music. When we gather together at the Doves, we celebrate with one voice. That's the sound of heaven.
The 53rd Annual GMA Dove Awards will be broadcast exclusively on TBN, the Trinity Broadcasting Network, Friday, October 21st at 8 p.m. Central. The Southern Gospel community is in the process of voting in another awards program, the Daywind Awards. SGN Scoops publisher Rob Patz tells us more.
The SGN Scoops 2022 Daywind Awards top 10 are out right now. You can go to our website at sgnscoops.com and vote for your favorites in tons of different categories. As we celebrate Southern Gospel music, you can go to sgnscoops.com. Again, that's sgnscoops.com, and vote for your favorites in all the categories.
The Daywind Awards will take place October 25th at the Creekside Gospel Music Convention in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. High Road has been on a Scandinavian tour, including concerts in Norway and Sweden. Listen into this hymn performed in Norwegian at one of the events. If you recognize that as What a Day That Will Be, give yourself a gold star. Southern Gospel artists know they've really made it when they're invited to be a part of a Gaither homecoming event. The Sound will get to do that very soon. Rob Mills tells us more.
August the 19th and 20th, we're going to be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma, we're going to be at the Gaither Homecoming. It's a Gaither Homecoming video that is being filmed, and we are going to be a part of that. We are very excited. We're thrilled. You boys grew up listening to Gaither and seeing those Gaither Homecoming concerts, and this will be an experience of a lifetime for us to be able to go and participate and be a part of one of those.
The Nelons have just put out the song Scars in Heaven. Amber Nealon Kistler explains that the group delayed a bit in recording this one.
Dottie Leonard brought this song to us and had asked us to record it. And actually, she asked us several times. I had heard about the song, but I had never actually listened to the song. My dad passed away in December of 2020. And so that was a tough Christmas, tough month. And shortly thereafter, the song was released, and I just wasn't really in a place where I was ready to listen to it. And of course, most of everybody knows, if they follow us at all, that Nathan and I found out later that summer that we were expecting, and we were so excited. And then about 3 months later, we found out it was twins, and then, of course, we had a miscarriage and lost the babies. And so I was never really at a place that I wanted to hear sad music, what I thought was sad music.
The latest song from the Steels is The Journey. Brad Steele co-wrote the song and tells us about it.
A song about the ups, downs, and in-betweens of life that we all experience. Sometimes we wonder why we're going through the things that we're going through. Sometimes we wonder why things are the way they are. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, we will look back on the journey and say, I'm thankful for the journey, because the journey got me here. The good days, the bad days, and the in-between days, they all led me to where I am today.
The new song from Karen Peck and New River is called The Keepers. Karen Peck Gooch gives us the story behind the song.
I was so inspired by a sermon that I heard from Pastor Calvin Ray Evans about the keepers, about the people who are always doing things for others but never expecting anything back. I was so blessed by this sermon that I took it to Mitch Wong and Tony Wood, and I was explaining to them about the sermon, and they said, hey, I think we could write a song about the keepers. I'm very passionate about this song, and I really pray that this will be a great encouragement to so many people.
Melissa Brady talks about the latest single from Jim and Melissa Brady called Welcome. It was initially a song to reach the lost, but Melissa says it speaks to another audience as well.
I sing it for the hurting, who's been in the church, but needs to be reminded, yes, this is the place where peace is found.
Southbound's latest song is No Better Than That. The guys mentioned Southern gospel legend Kenny Henson in the song. Jody Brazelton tells us more.
Yeah, I grew up listening to Kenny Henson, and in this song that Pastor Clint wrote that we do, No Better Than That, we honor him and the Henson family by mentioning him and the song Call Me Gone. I used to listen to that song when I was a kid and used to listen to the live recordings that the Hensons did, and it really made a huge impact on me. And even Pastor Clint talks about, he was friends with Kenny Henson and talks about the impact that Kenny had on his life. And so we just love singing this song every night in our concerts and honoring the Henson family.
Tops on the Singing News Power 50 chart this week, God is Real from The Sound. That's our report. If you missed episodes along the way, you can go back and listen to them wherever you find podcasts or at southerngospelnow.com. Southern Gospel Now is brought to you by southerngospelprizes.com. I'm Greg Goodman. Thanks for listening. Love your neighbor, and I'll see you next time.